Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, this blog is about Winston Leroy King. He racked up his 66th and 67th convictions, and he was last seen on CCTV stealing plenty of snacks from FHL service station in Welch's St. Michael, and he also damaged the property. He was before Allison Burke, and they're saying that the damage he did and whatever it amounted to was $411. $411. Whereas yesterday, with the court article, when Allison Burke was also the magistrate on that matter, it was over $6,000 worth, and the person did not get any time at the hotel in St. Philip. Over 6,000 and nothing. But this one here is $411, and he's off to the hotel. Here he is, hiding his face. Here he is, Winston Leroy King. Okay. He's asking for a chance. Okay, he's begging for chances, and all he really needs to do is to join the Muslim group, put on a skull cap, and walk around calling himself an activist, and he would get wife, babies, whatever. He's doing it all wrong. He has this name, Winston, but he's doing it all wrong. Winston, you are doing it all wrong. Okay, here he is when he was younger, when they showed his face. This is him like 4 years ago on another conviction. Well, you already know that it's what he does. He's a recidivist. He was 49 years old at this particular time, where he was ordered for psychiatric evaluation, observation, and a report. So Winston Leroy King, he's not new to it at all. As well, you know, if he's in his 60th and 67th or 68th, whatever it was, he has optimized. Let's put it that way. He's fully optimized. Like other Winstons and other Leroys and other Kings, he's saying that he was under the influence. That's what they all say, that they're under the influence. It's not as though that particular product came up and put itself in their hands and, climb all over their bodies, up their noses, up in their bloodstream. Nah, they do it. You do it. You talk about free will. I actually don't believe there's free will. But yeah, a lot of people think that there's free will. And if you're thinking that, you have to actually get a hold of yourselves and stop letting other things control you if you believe that you do have free will and you do have agency over these kind of things. So yeah, pull yourselves together. Winston Leroy King, he needs to pull himself together. No begging, no blaming alcohol, drugs. No, you can't blame anything but yourself. You're weak. You're just a weak person, okay? And he has to pull himself together. How many convictions again? 66 and 67. He was convicted for 2 things. So he's at 67 now. He like I said, he has optimized, okay? This is what he likes to do. This is what he has chosen to do. It's the way he has chosen to be. And no matter what he does, in the future, he's always going to have that in him. This is who he is. This is who Winston is, okay? It's always going to be in him. He's always going to be like that, but he can modify his behavior by putting on a skull cap. He can modify it, and instead of stealing, say you have a charity. You know how they do it, right? You do know how it's done, right? You can say he has a charity, and instead of stealing, beg. Instead of stealing, you beg. But it's not panhandling, you're not on the street, you're saying, oh, I have a charity and I want to give back to poor people. I want to help the kids, and you know how you do it. You just, Winston, you're doing it all wrong, okay? Go to the Muslim religion, wear that skull cap and just like optimize in a pivoted way. You have to pivot a little bit, but we know, I will always know this person here is always going to be him. The recidivist, the convictions, the stealing and whatever is always going to be who 53-year-old Winston Leroy King is. And always he's going to die like that. But he can fix it up, dress it up a little bit. You know how people wear ties and suits. He could dress it up a little bit, and instead of stealing, have a charity. Instead of, begging, you can say, it's for the children. You're not begging on the street, but you're asking for money. You're campaign. Oh yeah. Campaign. You're campaigning for money, and it's for this nonprofit. It's for a nonprofit. But don't forget the skull cap, okay, Winston? Do not forget to put on the skull cap. Barbadians love criminals. They love you. They're gonna love you. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.